Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today we're journeying back to the very beginning, to a story that has shaped cultures and beliefs for millennia. The story of Adam and Eve. Imagine a perfect world, a beautiful garden called Eden. This wasn't just any garden. It was a paradise filled with lush trees, crystal clear rivers, and every kind of animal living in harmony. It was here that God, after creating the heavens and the earth, formed the first man, Adam, from the dust of the ground and breathed life into him. God gave Adam a special role, to care for this magnificent garden and to name all the animals. Can you picture it? Adam, walking among lions and lambs, giving each one a name. But in this perfect world, God saw that Adam was alone. "It is not good for the man to be alone," he said. So God caused a deep sleep to fall upon Adam, and while he was sleeping, he took one of Adam's ribs, and from it he created the first woman, Eve. When Adam woke up and saw her, he recognized her instantly as part of himself, a companion and a partner. They were the first family, living in a state of pure innocence and close communion with their Creator. In the center of the garden stood two special trees, the tree of life and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. God gave Adam and Eve complete freedom in the garden, with just one rule. You may eat from any tree in the garden, but you must not eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, for when you eat from it, you will certainly die. This wasn't just a random rule. It was a test of trust and obedience, a choice to live in alignment with God's will. For a time, everything was perfect. Adam and Eve enjoyed the garden and their relationship with God. But one day, a serpent, described as the most cunning of all the creatures, approached Eve. The serpent questioned God's command, twisting his words and planting a seed of doubt. "Did God really say you must not eat from any tree in the garden?" it asked slyly. It then told Eve a deceptive half-truth, that they wouldn't die, but that their eyes would be opened, and they would become like God, knowing good and evil. Tempted by the idea of gaining special wisdom and seeing that the fruit was beautiful and looked delicious, Eve made a choice. She took a bite of the forbidden fruit and then gave some to Adam, who was with her, and he also ate. In that moment, everything changed. Their innocence was gone. They suddenly felt shame and realized they were naked, so they sewed fig leaves together to cover themselves. When they heard God walking in the garden in the cool of the day, they hid. The close, open relationship they had with their Creator was broken by fear and guilt. God called out, "Where are you?" He already knew, of course, but he was giving them a chance to confess. Instead, they blamed each other. Adam blamed Eve, and Eve blamed the serpent. Because of their disobedience, there were consequences. The perfect harmony of Eden was lost. They were sent out of the garden to prevent them from eating from the tree of life and living forever in their separated state. Life outside the garden would be hard, filled with toil and sorrow. Yet, even in this moment of judgment, God showed a glimmer of hope and mercy. He provided them with clothes made of skin and gave a promise of a future Redeemer who would one day crush the serpent's head. This story, found in the book of Genesis, is more than just an ancient tale. It explores profound themes of innocence, temptation, choice, and the consequences of our actions. It sets the stage for the entire narrative of the Bible, a story of humanity, separation from God, and His incredible plan for reconciliation and redemption. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey back to Eden. If you found this story thought-provoking, please hit that like button and subscribe for more explorations into timeless stories that shape our world. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, take care.